making some changes, lifestyle changes, want to start taking care of your body, your health, you just have no idea where to start. You just get paralyzed from overthinking all the things you want to do, all the things you need to do, and then in the middle of overanalyzing everything, you just completely lose the motivation to do anything. I've been there. Let me tell you that I have been there many, many times. I think we like to overcomplicate things. I think we have this deep-rooted fear of getting started and this deep-rooted fear of not being perfect and a failure. So our subconscious finds a way to exhaust us before we even attempt to try by just overanalyzing, overthinking everything. But a good way to overcome that little obstacle is to set a really small goal for yourself. Like itty bitty small goal. If you're not motivated enough to do a full-blown workout just yet, that's okay. You can work up to that. If it's more realistic and manageable for you to do a small goal, like I'm going to start stretching every day, or even every other day, every morning, every night, whenever, that is probably a more attainable goal than I'm going to go to the gym 3 days a week right off the bat. So also, when you start making these little easy promises to yourself that are easy to keep, that are easy to maintain, you build trust with yourself, and that's very important. The more trust you build with yourself on your journey, the more you're able to keep your promises to yourself when you make bigger goals and strive for bigger progressions over time. But don't underestimate those baby steps, because those baby steps and those little tiny promises you keep to yourself, those build the foundation of all the big steps of the end goal. You have to lay that foundation. So don't let yourself get paralyzed with fear trying to figure out how to start, what step to take. It can be anything. Maybe you just want to make sure you eat fruit every day. Maybe not even change everything about your diet all at once. Maybe just make a small little promise that I'm going to make sure I get a serving of fruit every day. Buy some bananas and say, I'm going to take a banana to work. I'm going to eat a banana every single day this week. Or say, I'm going to do some simple, easy, beginner stretches every night this week or every other night this week. Keep it simple. Keep it attainable. And praise yourself when you accomplish it. Say, I'm so freaking proud of you for doing what you said you were going to do. Like, I believe in you. I trust you. You freaking got this. And that's really all it takes to get moving. Once you get moving, you'll start to build momentum, and you'll start to want to set bigger goals, and you'll start to be able to go through with more and more promises you make to yourself as you build that momentum and you build that trust. So just write down one little tiny goal instead of going through your whole entire brain of every single thing you could and should possibly be doing. Pick one thing that is just ridiculously easy, ridiculously attainable, and do it. Once you master one little skill long enough, it'll become a habit and it'll stick with you. And you can keep adding all the habits you want or need to as time goes on. We don't have to make things so hard, because that's what keeps us stagnant. That's what keeps us from getting started and getting moving and, accomplishing our goals. So, itty bitty baby steps, lots of self-praise and self-love. Just go from there. Have a try.